Free-to-play, open world, and survival is a combination that will take hours, days, and even months of your life. Here are 10 of the best free-to-play open world survival games to play with your friends in 2025. Starting with Crosswind, a free-to-play open world survival MMO set in an alternative age of piracy. After a betrayal leaves you stranded, you'll need to rebuild from the ground up, gathering resources, recruiting a crew, and sailing through dangerous waters. You can engage in ship-to-land combat, build outposts, and wield a mix of conventional and supernatural weapons. Next up is Dysterra. This is a free-to-play sci-fi FPS survival game that plunges you into an open world where Earth's fate hangs by a thread. As society collapses, you must scavenge resources, craft advanced technology, and construct fortified bases to secure your survival. The game offers both PvP and PvE experiences, allowing you to engage in fast-paced firefights or form strategic alliances. And with a dynamic weather system and evolving threats, every battle feels fresh. Whether you prefer stealth, brute force, or tactical teamwork, Dysterra challenges you to outthink and outlast your competition in a hostile, high-tech wasteland. Next up is Once Human PvP. This is a new open-world survival multiplayer mod inside the base game. It's like Rust, but even better. And just like it, you're dropped into a hostile open world where you gather resources, build bases, and raid other players for loot and dominance. PvP mod in Once Human lets you dive into a full-scale base raids, join warbands to fight for territory, and trigger Chaos State to go rogue and hunt for other survivors. You'll still craft gear, defend your base, and risk it all for high-tier loot. But here, you're also battling twisted creatures, managing your sanity, and wielding supernatural powers. All this for absolutely free. So if you're a fan of Rust, this is just a straight rip-off, but it's free, so I'll give it a pass. Next is Beached. This is a free-to-play open-world survival shooter that drops you into a tropical island where survival is entirely in your hands. You'll scavenge for resources, craft weapons, and build fortified bases to defend against both hostile players and environmental threats. The game's low-poly aesthetic gives it a distinct visual charm, but don't let that fool you. Its PvP mechanics are intense. You can raid enemy bases by breaking down walls or reinforce your own with clever building strategies. Massive monuments scattered across the island offer high-risk, high-reward exploration opportunities, hiding valuable loot and secrets. Whether you're a lone wolf or part of a squad, every decision counts. World Crafter TD. This is a free open-world survival crafting tower defense game that throws you into a fast-paced loop of building, battling, and expanding. You'll gather resources from the environment, craft essential tools, and construct powerful turrets to defend your territory from relentless waves of enemies. As you push back the threat, you'll unlock new land, revealing new materials and advanced crafting recipes that deepens your strategic options. The game's automation system lets you streamline production and defense, giving you more time to focus on exploration and creative base design. Whether you're fending off enemies with ranged weapons or setting up intricate kill zones with traps and turrets, every decision shapes your survival. With its addictive gameplay loop and satisfying blend of actions and creativity, World Crafter TD keeps you coming back for just one more wave. Up next is World Turned Stone, a free open-world crafting survival game into a hauntingly beautiful world where civilization has mysteriously turned into stone. As one of the few survivals, it's up to you to explore the ruins, gather resources, and revive petrified people to rebuild society from scratch. You'll construct homes, craft tools, and establish workstations to supply your growing settlement. But survival isn't just about rebuilding, it's also about defending. Mutants born from the apocalypse threaten your progress, and you'll need to craft weapons, set traps, and build defensive structures like wooden spikes and castle walls. Minor Rogue, a free-to-play roguelike dungeon crawler that throws you into a procedurally generated chaos where no two runs are ever the same. You'll descend into never-shifting dungeons filled with traps, hidden rooms, and unpredictable enemies, relying on quick thinking and smart item choices to survive. Each run challenges you to adapt with a strategy on the fly, collecting stat-boosting gear, unlocking powerful abilities, and facing off against brutal bosses that test your build and reflexes. With permadeath always looming, every decision carries weight, and every victory feels earned. Whether you're chasing rare loot or experimenting with a new playstyle, Minor Rogue delivers a fast-paced, high-rewarding experience that keeps you coming back for more. Next, number 3 is Darkest Days. This is a free-to-play open-world zombie shooting RPG that throws you into a post-apocalyptic wasteland where survival is anything but guaranteed. You'll start as a lone survivor, scavenging for weapons, supplies, and allies while uncovering the origins of the zombie apocalypse. The game features a vast dynamic world with diverse locations from abandoned cities to frozen landscapes, each filled with secrets and dangers. Combat is intense, offering both ranged and melee options, along with explosive firepower to clear out hordes of the undead. Vehicles play a crucial role, allowing you to traverse the open world quickly and even plow through zombie swarms. As you progress, you can build and upgrade your own sanctuary, recruiting survivors to have fortified defenses and improve resource production. With a deep character progression system, immersive storytelling, and multiplayer mod, Darkest Days delivers a gripping survival experience that you can play with your friends. Number 2 is Road to Vostok. This is a hardcore single-player survival FPS set in a post-apocalyptic border zone between Finland and Russia. You must scavenge for supplies, plan escape routes, and engage in tactical firefights against hostile forces while managing hunger, injuries, and environmental hazards. The game emphasizes realism, featuring detailed weapon mechanics, permadeath zones, and dynamic day and night cycles that affect visibility and enemy behavior. As you progress, you'll encounter special NPCs like traders, scientists, and survivalists who offer valuable resources and knowledge. The deeper you venture into the border zone, the greater the risks, but also the reward. Next, number 1 is Light of Motiram. This is a free-to-play open-world survival RPG set in a post-apocalyptic world where colossal mechanic creatures known as mecha animals roam the land. Civilization has collapsed, forcing you to rebuild from the ground up, starting with primitive tools and evolving toward advanced technology. You'll explore diverse biomes, from lush forests to barren deserts, each offering unique resources and challenges. Survival mechanics plays a crucial role. You must manage hunger, cold, and stamina while scavenging for materials to craft weapons, shelters, and essential gear. Combat is dynamic, requiring precise dodging, blocking, and counter-attacks as you face off against hostile mecha animals and rival survivors. And now let me mention some bonus games. NAKWON Last Paradise, a PvPvE zombie survival game set in an urban South Korea. You must scavenge resources, manage your shelter, and navigate high-risk expeditions where both the infected and desperate survivors pose a constant threat. Fallout London, massive total conversion mod for Fallout 4. Set in a post-apocalyptic London in the future, it introduces new factions, weapons, and a rich storyline that departs from the series' usual US setting, offering a fresh take on survival and exploration. Ashfall, a post-apocalyptic looter shooter MMORPG where AI has launched a nuclear war against humanity. You must leave the safety of your vault, explore an Eastern-inspired wasteland, and battle enemies in both PvE and PvP encounters while searching for the core of creation. Paw Rescuers, a cozy multiplayer open-world game where you explore, craft, and build alongside friends. Your mission is to rescue adorable animals and team up with them to protect their kingdom from AI bots trying to take over. Steel Hunters, a free-to-play PvPvE mech shooter blending battle royale and extraction mechanics in a sandbox open world. You take control of a massive combat mechs, fighting for rare resources called Starfall, and engage in tactical battles with unique abilities and progressive systems. Aniimo, a free-to-play open-world action RPG where you collect and merge with magical creatures called Aniimo, explore the vibrant world, battle in real time, and use the twining system to become an Aniimo yourself, unlocking new abilities and perspectives. CryoFall, a sci-fi colony simulator survival game set on a forgotten planet. You must master technology, agriculture, trading, and industry while exploring a vast open world and building a thriving settlement. Life is Feudal Arden, a free-to-play medieval open-world MMORPG built on the foundation of Life is Feudal MMO. Engage in PvP combat, master crafting, and navigate political intrigue while forging your own path in a dynamic feudal world. Will to Live Online, a post-apocalyptic MMORPG shooter where survival is key. Explore a vast open world filled with mutants, radiation zones, and rival factions. Engage in PvP battles, craft weapons, and uncover the mysteries behind the world's destruction. Vigor, a free-to-play looter shooter set in a post-apocalyptic open-world Norway. You must scavenge for resources, engage in high-stake encounters, and extract valuable loot while upgrading your shelter to survive in a harsh environment. XERA Survival, a free-to-play open-world survival shooter set in a world overrun by rogue AI combat robots. Engage in PvE and PvP battles, build bases, scavenge for supplies, and fight for survival against both players and relentless robotic enemies. And that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Tell me in the comments which game is your favorite, and as always, stay home, stay safe, play games, and peace out.